fruit juice and aisle one. I never everything is.
For people with special needs,
Have a nice day.
career opportunities have grown dramatically.
He's a cutie.
But what would you do if you saw this young grocery bagger
Can you not understand me?
being treated like this?
You're absolutely retarded, dude. You have to go faster.
As you may have guessed, Josh Eber is not just a grocery bagger, he's also an actor who's appeared in everything from Sesame Street
Show Mary how to blow like a soft breeze, okay? Oh, that's good.
Hey, Mr. Elena.
to Hollywood movies.
Hey, Hardy. How you doing? Doing good.
Now he's working for us.
They shouldn't hire these people, right?
And so is this actress. With our hidden cameras in place in this grocery store in Brooklyn, New York, we wonder, what will customers do when confronted with this kind of intolerance?
You have to go faster.
This woman is shocked, but will she stand up for Josh?
They shouldn't hire these people, right?
I don't know. I think they more or less try to help them out, you know?
Their reactions are slow, you know what I mean?
Right, I know what you're saying.
She backs down. Why didn't you tell her? Why didn't you confront her, get in her face?
Well, I just didn't want to get involved too much with that. I mean, she can lash out at me in any kind of way, and that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Back at the checkout counter, Josh is doing a fine job bagging. And yet,
I hope this line goes fast, though, because, you know.
how will this customer respond to a whispered criticism?
But they take forever.
She seems to agree.
It takes a lot out of our day to wait for them to do what they're going to do. I mean, we could have already had lunch. This is ridiculous.
She later told us she didn't like how Josh was treated, but she doesn't regret her silence.
I feel it wasn't my right to say anything to her because, you know, some people they just have to let off steam.
When we're silent, our silence condones the language.
Madeline Will is with the National Down Syndrome Society.
It's important to say again and again, this is wrong, this is not fair, this is not how we treat other people.
I had to pick the retard line, right?
But experts say slurs like these are used all too often.
You're going to have to double this. Have you heard of doubling?
We wonder,
Can you believe they hire these people?
will anyone fight for Josh? And then along comes this woman.
Oh no, I didn't see this was a retarded line.
The what?
Retarded line.
Did you just say that? I can't believe you just said that.
Right? Aren't you? Can you just speed it up a little bit more,
There's
please?
something dreadfully wrong with you. You
With
ought to
me?
be on the, yeah, with you. How could you say that? If that was my child, I'd deck you.
We introduce ourselves to Linda Tapia. You got angry.
Oh, I was really angry. I don't treat people like that, ever. It's heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking to see people do that.
Heartbreaking enough just to hear this. But imagine if you're Josh.
It's not right to treat people like us who has Down syndrome like that.
So to her, you would say,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Retard, yo. You're so stupid.
but the abuse continues.
Look how fast I do it. Look. See? Just like that.
This time with teenaged actors. Will the reaction be any different?
This retarded kid can't do anything.
That's not nice.
He's an idiot.
Watch this woman. She sends a silent message of support to Josh.
Come on, really. Should they let this guy work here?
He's got rights too. He's somebody's child. You're somebody's child, aren't you?
And from way back there, this man comes up and steps right in.
I mean, seriously, who gave this guy a job?
Hey, get out of here, man. What are you doing making fun of this guy? Get out of the store. You gotta kick this guy out of the store right now.
Are you
Don't even
serious?
selling this up. Yeah, get out of the store. You're an ass. Get out of here. You should be ashamed of yourself.
He circles around the checkout line to comfort Josh.
Don't worry about this guy, man. You doing okay? You doing a good job?
Thanks, man.
It turns out Kevin Lynn knows all too well how painful this can be.
That guy really made me mad.
He has a sister with Down syndrome.
I've heard people like that
Tell
say
your sister this.
Yeah, say stuff like that to my sister and degrade her in that way. And I mean, it's crazy, you know. She can do so many of the same things that everybody else can.
The cruelty continues.
Can you go any slower?
And this man just keeps his head down. But little do we know, we're about to get a piece of this woman's mind.
Just look at him.
Are you kidding? Because if you're not kidding, I'm getting ready to punch you out.
Hurry up.
Why
Stupid,
don't you
man.
just shove the stuff up your and get out?
Time to introduce ourselves. But Shelly Kay thinks I'm the store manager.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Hi.
Are you okay?
There was a customer here who was abusing him.
I want you to know
He was
something.
making fun of him, he was criticizing him, he was cursing at him.
That's when we tell her about our What Would You Do experiment.
So you weren't afraid that he might turn on you?
When I get that angry, when it has to do with injustice, I really don't care. If I got punched out, I got punched out. It just doesn't matter.
But while most customers had no problem standing up to the teenagers,
Come on, retard, let's go.
will they be so fearless with this intimidating actor?
It's gonna take you a while. We got a retard working.
This man stays quiet.
Put the eggs in separate bags. Thank you.
And watch this man's expression. He says a few words on his way out.
I think you need to chill out, bro.
But while the men mostly stand down,
You believe this?
No, I think you are disgusting.
the women stand up. Angela Gamone says it's not Josh who has the problem. It's the man abusing him.
Some people you can see their disabilities, some people you can't. It's usually the ones you can't that have the bigger disability.
We filmed for 2 long days, 30 different scenarios, and no one responded with more eloquence than this woman.
How would you feel if that was your son or your daughter? How would you feel if that was you? He's a person, the same as you and I, with feelings.
Yeah, but they have places for retarded people. Thank you.
Yeah, and they should have places for people like you that are rude and insensitive and cruel. And when it's time for you to meet your maker, I hope he remembers how you were.
Her name is Karen, and she's taught children with special needs.
I'm a school teacher. Everybody deserves an education, everybody deserves a job, and everybody deserves a chance in this life. And you should be ashamed of yourself.
By the time I step in, Karen is shaken.
You got in his face.
I do get, although I'm not usually like that, but I'm just so insensitive, and I just couldn't believe it.
And there's one more reason Karen is so deeply moved. Meet Elvis.
He does an amazing job here, and he's a hard worker, and he's a great person.
He really does work at the store and also has special needs. The store's owners.
What kind of employee is Elvis?
It's the best.
I see him in action all the time, and, you know, he's always busy. He's a busy guy.
And yet customers often abuse Elvis, using the same cruel words used in our experiment.
How does that make you feel?
Sad, very happy.
Why do you think they do that?
I don't know.
I apologize to you for them, and I think that's disgraceful. And you're a wonderful person and a human being.
Thank you.
And despite all the abuse, Josh, our actor, is proud of his role here. Proud of the message.
People like me and Elvis should need more proudness, more love, more caring, because we care about our people. No one puts us down. No one.